Hello, it's Stuart, the Unrepentant Atheist. So I've got something here from an episode I watched yesterday. I've seen it before, actually, and I've actually heard Matt commenting on this particular topic previously, and I meant to make a video just to correct what he said. So obviously he does make mistakes now and again. And anyway, let's just listen to what he's got to say here, and then I'll come in.
So if you have,
What do you mean?
so when you take a look at something like free speech laws, they're different around the world. And I think that some of the laws, for example, UK blasphemy laws and this idea that you could be in trouble for causing offense, I find.
Okay, let's stop there. There are no blasphemy laws in the UK. The blasphemy laws in common law, obviously over several centuries, there were blasphemy laws when religion, Christianity, had the power to execute people for blasphemy, which they did do, in fact. So nothing like that has happened for a long time. We're talking about, I think, 250, 300 years ago, the last person was executed for blasphemy. I think what Matt is referring to is not blasphemy laws, but what we've got in the UK is hate crime. There's such a thing as hate crime, and this was introduced in 1998. Obviously, Britain's become a more multicultural society, and there have been issues. So under Tony Blair's government in the 90s, they introduced something which is called hate crime. Now, Matt simplified. Well, first of all, he makes a horrible gaffe saying that they're blasphemy. No, Iran, Muslim countries, fundamentalists, they've got blasphemy laws, yes, but I can assure you Britain does not. You are quite free to go and say that Jesus is not divine, Muhammad is not the prophet, Allah doesn't exist. You can say anything you want to anybody. You can print it, you can say it however you want. So that's not what the hate crime laws are about in the UK, and there's no law against causing offence. I can assure you. I can go up to somebody and say, you're ugly, and there's no law that can prosecute me just because I cause offence. It's a little bit more complicated, so I'm going to segue to another screen, and we're going to look at exactly what it is. Okay, so here we are. This is an official site in the UK, Crown Prosecution Services. They're the government, the judicial systems body which decides when a crime has been committed and whether it can be taken to court, depending on whether there's enough evidence. So they've actually got a very good description here of what hate crime actually is. So the law recognizes 5 types of hate crime on the basis of race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, transgender identity. Any crime can be prosecuted as a hate crime if the offender has either demonstrated hostility based on race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, or transgender, or been motivated by hostility based on race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, or transgender identity. So you see, you can go to a Muslim and you can say, I believe your religion is false. I don't believe that Muhammad is the prophet and Allah doesn't exist. Your religion is horrible. You can say that. What you can't say is, go back to your own country, you filthy Muslim. Now, you understand that's just an example of hate crime. So you can see the distinction. One is you're criticizing somebody's belief system. The other person is you're hating on somebody because of their religion in this particular case. So that's what it's about, really. And obviously it applies to race, religion, disability. Yeah. So the point is that in the UK we're trying to protect people against being hated on for something that they probably have got not much control over. Obviously nobody's got control over their own race. Religion, well, I suppose they have, but still, if you identify with a particular religious group and somebody hates on you for your religion, yes, it is a crime, but you're allowed to say your religion's false. Good morning, Abdul. Your religion is utterly false. Yes, you can say that. Absolutely, you can say that. or you can't say you've got dark skin, go back to your own country. That's a hate crime. So I hope you can see, I hope you can see that we haven't got blasphemy laws in the UK. You can speak your mind on religion, most definitely you can, but you can't hate on people for race, religion, disability, sexual orientation, or transgender identity. I'm sure you've got similar laws in America, or around the world, that there are similar laws. And Matt is absolutely wrong in what he says. I've heard him say it before. I don't know where he's got it from. I suspect that he's got some people in the UK that he communicates with who are possibly a little bit right-wing. Maybe he doesn't know about that. They said, oh, you can't say anything in this country. You can't offend anybody. It's all this, woke society. So no, I think that Matt really needs, when he hears people from another country saying, oh, we've got this law and that law, what he needs to do is do his research before he goes on to the atheist experience and makes statements, such absurd statements such as that the UK has got blasphemy laws. So, okay, well, that's some very rare criticism from me on Matt. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's now learned what the truth is about UK hate crime laws, which I personally think they're quite reasonable. So that's it. I'll be back again with another video soon. Thank you for watching.